This is a News 40 update.
The federal budget standoff is resolved. We'll have the latest live from Capitol Hill. A tragic death for an Orlando teenager. Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Carson. Also on News 40's Weekend Edition, Beatlemania sweeps through America once again. And now let's go to Rich and find out how our weather's shaping up. Rich?
You can't beat the Beatles, can you? We have a clear sky condition now, but later this evening and tomorrow during the day, clouds will increase around Florida. Looking for a morning of partial sunshine, but clouds later on tomorrow. High temperatures in the lower 70s. Complete news on the weather later on tonight, Linda.
Thanks, Rich. Please join us tonight for news, weather, and Dave Dealey's Sports Final. We'll see you tonight at 11. Please join us then. A drug overdose sends a little Tampa boy to the hospital. And it's a wrap for this year's French Film Festival. Good evening, I'm Linda Carson. Rich Bauman with the weather, Dave Dealey with Sports Final. News 40's Weekend Edition is coming up.
They're good kids.
I'm a straight-A student in honor classes.
Great kids.
We got a lot of unity.
Downright socially responsible, incredibly cool kids right here in our hometown.
Hi, I'm Amanda Collins.
Maurice Donnelly, Rocco Salvatore.
What's right with today's youth?
There's a lot of other kids like me.
We'll show you kids in our hometown, the leaders of the next generation, doing awesome things.
I hope to play in NFL if I ever get the chance.
Things you won't believe.
Couldn't beat that.
Cool Kids, tonight on News 40 at 11.
A city scam in Bradenton ends in an arrest. The story tonight.
This is a News 40 update.
Sarasota police arrest a man suspected of smothering his girlfriend's 19-month-old baby girl to death. And some local kids hit the books and still have time to make a difference in their community. Kathy Winkler profiles two-star achievers. Good evening, I'm Nancy White. Also, we'll tell you how much last week's government shutdown cost you. And Jeff Blasey gives you a behind-the-scenes look at one of the Fab Four siblings who lives right here in Sarasota. Now here's the fabulous Bob Harrigan with the weather update.
I've got a fabulous forecast, Nancy, for tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be just gorgeous. A lot of sunshine around, but some cool temperatures right now, already into the 40s, looking to go down into the mid to low 40s for overnight temperatures. Nancy?
Looks like it's going to be a chilly one. Thanks, Bob. And we hope to see you tonight for News 40 at 11.
An infant murdered in Sarasota.
Travelers crowd the highways and the skies.
And Jeff Blasey twists and shouts to the Beatles. Good evening, I'm John Hill.
And I'm Nancy White. News 40 at 11 is next.
You're watching WWSB Channel 40, Sarasota, Bradenton, and Venice. Now, this is News 40.
A 19-year-old man to face charges for killing a baby in Sarasota. Good evening, I'm Nancy White.
And I'm John Hill. Today, Sarasota police arrested the boyfriend of the dead baby's mother. News 40's Jason Howe reports David Bailey will face murder charges in the death of 19-month-old Brittany Gibson.
19-year-old David Bailey arrested this afternoon in connection with the death of his girlfriend's baby daughter.
Being charged with murder because it was determined that he suffocated the 19-month-old.
Honey, let's go shopping. We have the WWSB Channel 40 Holiday Saver. Let's use it. I want to look for a new car. Okay. We'll look at furniture, stop at the jewelry store, buy some crafts, eat, and go do something fun.
It's about time you got the spirit.
And you can, too. Get your copy of the Channel 40 Holiday Saver and use it. Don't forget to count the 40s and win round-trip tickets to fly Southwest Airlines. It's just plain smart.
This is a News 40 update.
A teenager refuses to appear in court after he's charged with killing his girlfriend's baby. And the winner is, we'll tell you who's going to be headed to London this holiday in the Channel 40 Beatles Trivia Contest giveaway trip. Good evening, I'm Nancy White. Also, if two's company and three's a crowd, try having 100 relatives over for Thanksgiving dinner. And an inspiring story about the miraculous recovery of former News 40 reporter Valerie Vance. Now here's Bob Harrigan with the Thanksgiving weather update. Bob.
Nancy, we've had a beautiful day today. Fair skies right now over the state. However, there is a cold front which is headed our way. We'll be bringing some clouds and a possibility of showers, but not until late tomorrow afternoon. I'll have a complete forecast later. Nancy?
Thanks, Bob. And we hope to see you later at 11.
You're watching WWSB Channel 40, Sarasota, Bradenton, and Venice. Now, this is News 40.
A day of Thanksgiving for blessings received and blessings shared. Good evening on this Thanksgiving night. I'm John Hill.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Nancy White. All across the country, Americans celebrated with thanks today. Locally, hundreds turned out at the Bradenton Salvation Army for a mealtime feast. Volunteers served and diners enjoyed the traditional fare of turkey, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin pie. The meal was offered for those who are financially strained, had nowhere to go, or who were just lonely.
We're a growing area, and that means just the sheer weight of numbers means of people moving in.